was
for
exciting.
Me. Yeah,
to be the interviewer or interviewee.
Interviewee, yeah, because I've watched your stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like now it's for real, and I'm here.
It's real time.
But anyway.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Oh God, I'm gonna restart. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. I'm here at Cardistrycon 2022 in San Diego to talk with some really awesome people, and I'm really excited to be here with Cam Toner, Caitlin Chen, also known as Small Hand Thing, Luis, David, also known as DK Magician, from Organic Playing Cards, to talk about organic playing cards in the Cardistrycon. So just starting off talking about the con, what are kind of some highs and lows that you've experienced so far? I know we're only about a third of the way through this, but...
Yeah, day one was awesome. We've been here since Thursday. Highs have just been pretty much the entire time, getting to meet everybody, see everybody again that we've met before, really reconnecting. It's been 3 years, but a lot of people say it doesn't feel like that. It feels like it was last year, but it wasn't. So I think that it's really nice to, it makes me feel that everyone else also went through the same thing I went through, and we all can kind of connect over that, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Being able to meet so many people in person for the first time, especially David, we've never met in person, and we've known each other since 2017, I believe. I could be wrong, but I think 2017. And it feels like we have met in person, but it's seeing him in person was you're not just pixels. But a lot of other people too. I got to see Kyle Tran again, and Sean O again for the first time in 3 years since the last con. And it was super nice getting to just catch up with people, especially being just still technically in a pandemic.
Yeah.
It's refreshing to just be able to be around so many great cardists.
Con experience itself has been amazing.
Yeah.
So, even though it was an absolute pain to get out here, I wouldn't trade it for the world. I've met so many people that I've only met online before, and just been able to jam. A lot of people have been so open to teaching me cardistry, which is kind of different from the Magic community. A lot of times you go to conventions, sometimes people are still very heavily guarded with their secrets. But here, everybody just wants to share their original moves that they want everybody to know, and their creations at large. So it's been a great time.
Definitely meeting everyone. I'm more interested in meeting everyone that I know for 2 years from the internet than actually the con. I don't know.
Lows is that I'm really tired.
Yeah.
So the con especially as I feel as a brand and as somebody who shows up to meet everybody and try to interact with as many people as you can, you're tired. But you can sleep after, so other than there's coffee, which I've had 2 this morning already, so it keeps me going, and I think the excitement to just get back at it again is what brings me back too.
I mean, my flight experience has been very subpar. I'm sure that other people had way better experiences. My first flight got canceled and then rebooked, and then they canceled that in the same day. So I had to rebook a third flight through a separate airline just to get here.
Nice.
And then the original airline canceled my return flight back. So I actually just finished talking to customer service and getting back on that flight right before we got on this couch. So it's been a nightmare.
Low is definitely my arrival. It took me 20 hours.
For the low, yeah.
Yeah, that's the low.
That's rough, yeah. Another exciting thing for OPC is you guys are coming out with your newest playing cards here first at the con, some Cardsicles. What was kind of the design for that, and how did you kind of come about making this deck of cards and bringing it to life?
Yeah, so I think one of the challenges that actually Lotus and Hand did a talk here that I really enjoyed about making your own playing cards, and they really talked about the fact that we're a smaller industry, so it's hard. It's hard to innovate and find cool new designs and ways to do things just because of the limited runs of what we do. A lot of ideas that we have too, we try to find somebody that will manufacture it and do it, and they're we'll do it, but if you make 50,000 of them, and it's well, we want to make 3,000, then they're nah. So it's hard to find that balance in terms of this idea that can be cool and then the production of it. And I think we really did that with Cardsicles, kind of taking this fun idea of being able to make the tuck box into your own popsicle whenever you want, and trying to make it as simple but as cool as possible. So they come in the same bags as the Carver's V2, and inside you get the deck, tuck box, you get a card that is pre-taped that you can stick onto the deck, And then you get a popsicle stick that's branded OPC, has a reveal on one side for the 8 of diamonds. So if you're feeling a little magic, you can do a paddle trick with that.
More recently, you've been working a lot with OPC and kind of
Yeah.
helping Cam out. So what has kind of that experience been like? Maybe what are some highs and lows of that experience as well?
You know, working with Cam and David, terrible. No, I'm kidding.
A lot of lows.
just all bad. Like, get me out. No, I'm kidding. No, it's been great. It's just super fun because they're both such like hardworking people that it's super great to see their creative process. They're both like in film, and I'm not. I'm like the opposite of that. So it's just really interesting to get to see their perspective of how like to film things, how they write their trailers, for example. I get to see it from like a filmmaker's point of view almost. So I just really enjoyed watching them work. In terms of just actually just, you know, talking with them and vibing with them, it's also like pretty cool that we're like such good friends now through it.
Kind of corny to say, but when you're working with your friends, there's never a dull moment. It's always a good time. And so being with OPC for these past couple of years since like 2020 has been absolutely amazing. I mean, it's afforded me opportunities like this, which are absolutely incredible. And, you know, being here with the community, getting to see just how many people enjoy the OPC decks and are part of the OPC family, it's been absolutely amazing. We had dinner with some people last night, and it was really good to get to know some of those members of the community that I've only seen behind a screen before.
He's nice. Just yeah,
He's just nice.
It's good. Yes, I like the brand itself. Like I followed him before, like working for the Discord and such. Yeah.
I think something that you have that's a little bit different from most people, experience-wise, is running the Discord. I know there's several Discords out there, but the OPC one's the biggest, I think, or pretty close to it.
I think it's not the biggest, but
second or third.
Yeah, something like this. Yeah.
But I would say also probably potentially one of the most active.
Yeah.
So for you, what's it kind of like running the Discord server for OPC and kind of growing that?
It's interesting. Like, I mean, it's always evolving, adding like new features and all of this. I mean, I'm also like programming all of the Discord bots for the server. That's an interesting time because usually they don't work immediately. Just because, you know, like you think people know how to use them and you don't think that they can mess something up, and then you always have to try and fix something. But yeah, I'm happy that they are working right now because I'm not at home and can't fix anything. Yeah. But yeah, it's interesting, yeah.
Exactly how many people have talked to you about your hands?
Oh, so many people. I don't think I can count because like I'll just walk around and then they'll be like, "Oh, I forgot to do that. Can you just?" And then they'll just like hold their hand up, and then we can like for reference, like this is like my hand size in comparison to Caleb's. It's like right around.
Yeah, and I don't think I wouldn't consider my hands big by any means.
But they'll just walk up to me and they'll be like, "Hey, can I, like, I just need to, okay," and then they'll be like, "What?" Like freaking out. Or like some people will walk up to me, because I usually wear my mask around, so I can hide who I am. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I'll walk around, I'll be messing with cards, and they don't really know who I am, because they'll sometimes recognize my name if like it's facing the right way, but usually it's like facing this way. But they'll walk up to me and see me shuffling, and they'll be like, "Oh, wait, is this, wait," and then I'm like, yeah. So yeah, a lot of people. I don't think I can count it.
I know we're only like a third the way through the experience, but I know we've kind of probably talked about your low moment, but what are some highs and lows of what's happened so far for you?
Yeah, definitely some highs. Like I said, meeting people from the OPC community, that has been absolutely incredible, just getting to interact with people face to face that I've only seen behind a screen. The videos yesterday that they showed were absolutely incredible. The Sprat solo from anyone was crazy. I tell people all yesterday, the spring thing is the only thing that anybody's going to be talking about. If you guys haven't seen it, I don't know when they're going to put Tycoon online, or if it's already online.
I think it's already out.
If it's already out, then if you haven't seen Tycoon, go watch it. He does this crazy thing with a spring and a card, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about when you see it. So that was definitely a high. And yeah, like I said, just being here with everybody from the community, even as an outsider, I feel incredibly welcomed by everybody that's here, getting to catch up with old friends and getting to meet new ones as well.
What's it been like seeing people finally being able to use the decks and you putting them in hands?
It's cool, because like again, it's one of those things where, as you know, somebody in the card community, I see people on the Discord and like we hang out and jam, and like I see like in a video and they're on my screen, but it's never like so much in person unless I'm like flying somebody out for a trailer. But just getting to see everybody here at the con like come to the table and pick up all the decks that we have and like try them out and just get to have that interaction. and then we're also filming the trailer here too, because we really wanted just anybody that wanted to be in it to be in it, no matter like what the skill level of cardistry is, like because they're here and like those are the people that it's the community, you know. So yeah, it's just cool seeing people use them in person, and my brain melts at least 40 times a day.
Yeah. You see somebody do something like it's nothing, and you're just looking at it and you're like, I could never.
You're
I could not
right.
even
And like,
imagine.
yeah, well, and that's one of the things too about coming to something like Cardistrycon too, that like it's it's the same feeling I had in 2019 where it's like, oh, do I even do cards? Do I do this? Because like all these people are so good, but I think it's good to surround yourself with people like that for a weekend because you learn so much. I learned how to do revolution cut the right way and not the magician way the other day, and it was awesome. So
Nice. Well, Cam, it's been super fun having you sit down on the couch here briefly. Thank you for your time, and good luck at the con.
thanks for having me. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. So, thank you for sitting down and talking for a little bit.
Absolutely, it's a
and,
pleasure.
Being here. If you're a magician, feel free to come to Cardistrycon. David feels accepted. I'm sure you will too.
You got to blend in a little bit.
Yeah.
Don't do any double lifts around anybody. It's sacrilege.
Just
but-
do some Charlie aircuts and you'll be
Yeah,
fine.
exactly.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Luis, thank you for being here and talking. It's been a lot of fun, and I guess we'll head out.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
It's been super nice talking to you and letting
You
you
too.
let us hear about
Great catching
kind
up.
of your experience at Cardistrycon. So,
Yeah.
I guess that's it. Bye,
That's
guys.
it. Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you.
Dude, you're welcome, man. I anything, dude.
Yeah, of course, man. You're an excellent interviewer.